about cars and things, about being a star and things. I thought that I would outgrow this feeling. It seems my dream won't go away, so it's more like...
Hello, welcome, Devil Sniper here, and this is episode number 26 of our career mode with Frankfurt. So, from the highs of the 6 points that we got from the league in the last episode, in episode 25, those back-to-back wins in the league, those huge 6 points, they are huge. The disappointment of going to Valencia and dropping 2 points, it's such a nightmare. I've been working hard in training to get the boys to close down that extra yard quicker, because if we closed down in that Valencia game, the cross wouldn't come in and we would have saved ourselves, conceding such a disappointing goal. I can't say it was sloppy. I wouldn't say it was sloppy. It was just a very disappointing goal. And as you saw from that league table, you may not have saw, but Dortmund are absolutely strolling away at this moment in time, absolutely dominating in the league. I mean, they've only dropped a few points. They've lost one game, they've drew one game. It's absolutely amazing how well they're doing this season. But we start off very brightly in the home game against Hamburg. Great opportunity there. I believe that was handball. The referee didn't, but it's still Stefano who keeps the ball. He goes for the left foot shot, and it's a great save by the Hamburg keeper. But the way we start is fantastic. It's something that I've been working on with the boys to try and hit the ground running hard and running fast. A beautiful ball there from Wallison into Stefano again. He goes for the shot. Ever since he scored that goal, he really has started bombing forward and getting into some really good positions. Probably better than Sebastian Jung, to be honest. But there's Annunaki with a wild shot, shall we say. Very disappointing, but again, Stefano knocking that ball forward, and this time it's Andrew Farrell getting forward, bringing in a beautiful cross to the back post into Annunaki. Great chest control, and he fires it past a stationary Hamburg keeper to give us a deserved 1-0 lead after 43 minutes, because all the play and pressure was coming from us. Our opponents were just not getting in the game. We were nullifying them. We were doing everything I wanted, which was closing them down hard and fast, not giving them any space to breathe and not giving them any area to work in, which was absolutely sensational. But that cross to the back post was a great spot by Farrell. Absolutely great spot. It's hard to believe that he plays right back or centre back. To spot a pass like that was absolutely sensational, and Annunaki with absolutely sublime chest control and a finish to match was really, really nice. So going in at half time with a 1-0 lead, I was really, really chuffed, and it's nice to see we are building up some league form. 2 back-to-back wins. To make it 3 in a row would be absolutely fantastic. Hakan with a delightful ball through into Stefano. Stefano into the box, fires the shot, and a great save from the Hamburg keeper. He's not the greatest finisher in the world, but my God, he gives everything. And playing from fullback, he's bloody good. He really, really is. But we defended really well today, as you can see there. Constant, fantastic defensive play into Annunaki. Annunaki plays a delightful ball into Kladak. Kladak spreads the play out to Hakan. Hakan cuts inside with some nice trickery. It opens up for him. Hakan pulls the trigger, and bish bash bosh. Pick that out of the top corner, son. Take a bow. Take a bow. That is what he is all about. He is so capable of pinging them in that top corner. He doesn't do it enough, but my God, he done it when we most needed it. A little bit of pressure coming from Hamburg. The step inside was beautiful, but to ping it in that top corner, oh my days, that is unsavable. I don't care who you are. Perhaps Trappy could have saved it. But look how it bends. It bends away from the keeper. No, perhaps Trappy could have saved that, to be fair. I reckon Trappy would have saved that. Let me know in the comment section below if you believe our boy Trappy would have saved that. I believe he would have. I reckon he would have saved it. No problem, but unfortunately not everyone has a Trappy in goal. Or I should say Trap. I know people get annoyed if I say Trappy, but he's Trappy. He's my Trappy. Look at him. He comes up, closes the situation down. I do feel that we were lucky to get away with the tug in there. Some severe tugging going on from the centre back, but thankfully the referee didn't see it, didn't give a penalty, and we come away with a 2-0 victory. 3 back-to-back victories in the league, and we haven't conceded, and we've scored 5 goals, which is absolutely sensational. As you can see, my boy Annunaki picked up an injury, which is really frustrating. Just as he's starting to play really, really well, just as he scores and starts building that bit of form up, he goes and gets an injury, which is, oh dear, oh dear. It's one of those things, unfortunately. It's one of those things. But as you can see, we're playing Stuttgart in the Deutschland Polka, and we're the reigning champions of the German Cup. Come on, boys. Do me proud. Do the business. The reason why I decided to sim this game is, 1, it was the German Cup, but 2, we actually have a game coming up against Stuttgart, so I didn't think you'd want to watch us play Stuttgart in the Cup and then literally play Stuttgart in the league. So I made a conscious decision to sim the Cup game And hopefully we will win that and go into the next round and then go and play Stuttgart at the end of the episode as the final game. So as you can see, we do manage to pull off a 1-0 victory. Thank God that risk paid off. And it's time for a squad report. And now I can really moan and bitch. Trappy hasn't gone up. He's 24 years old. I'm really pissed off. It's just a joke. Sebastian Jung, on the other hand, is now +2. He's an 80. Sensational. Love him to bits. Andy Farrell, he's coming. He's a tank, man. He's a rock. He's so bloody good. We have such an amazing side. Bastian Obzipka hasn't gone off. I feel that I should complain because I love Obzipka. Jonas Flump is going up. My boy Hakan is still not growing. It's ridiculous. He pulls off goals for fun. He creates goals for fun, but he doesn't go up, which is frustrating. But on the other hand, I can take great pride that Sonny is growing at a huge rate. He's now a 74. Wicked, man. He's awesome. I love him. I love him. I love him. Kladak still is going up. Obviously hasn't scored, but he's gone +1 on his finishing. Obviously for that sneaky chip. I mean, that was inspirational. And I think he deserves the +1 on that. Now the main man, the big boy, that is Raul Jimenez. He is now 79. That's +2 across the season. 16 games, 12 goals. He's got to hit 30 this season. I firmly feel he will hit 30. Probably about 20 in the league. I'll be happy with 20 in the league. That means 10 in all other competitions. No, he's going to bash 30 for fun, surely. If he hits 20, 25 in the league, he's going to be looking for like a 30 to 40 goal season. Is that even doable? My God, I think if anyone can, it's probably Jimenez. But to be fair, you know, the goals he's got is in the league and the goals he's got so far, he's just an absolute revelation, an absolute revelation. I'm a little bit disappointed with my boy Wallison, but to be fair, Wallison has been playing second fiddle. Normally I'm be given, you know, Jimenez the main role, which is obvious, but you know, I do prefer to play a little bit more with Kladak when fit. When 100% fit, and Wallison is playing a bit of second fiddle, and I am sticking him out in the Ram and Lamb roles and even in the Cam roles at times just to get game minutes. So he's not playing up top, hence why he hasn't had the opportunity to score goals, which probably frustrating him more than it probably frustrates me because I feel, you know, at the end of the day, you just got to fit into the rotational system of the team, to be fair. So after the 1-0 cup victory at Stuttgart, we are away to Stuttgart in the league. So can we make it 4 games on the trot in the league, which would be, it would be amazing. Absolutely amazing. That would be 12 unanswered points. The question is, could we keep a clean sheet? Will my boy Trappy keep a clean sheet? That would be sensational. 4 back-to-back league games where the defence and Trappy haven't conceded would be fantastic. Sharok down that right-hand side gets the ball in early doors, going for the header. Unfortunately, nothing came from it. It was a simple clearance there from Stuttgart, but they seemed to get themselves a little bit muddled there, if you ask me. We should have probably pushed him a bit more, but we didn't. But Sebastian Jung down that right-hand side, cuts inside, nice piece of play, feeds it through to Sharok. He goes to the byline, pulls the ball back. Jimenez, get in there, my son. Absolutely glorious goal. Fantastic play from the boys, utilising the fact that Stuttgart had just spread themselves out, left themselves with too many holes, and there it's Jimenez. Yeah, again, he picks on the weak link. If you've watched Jimenez as much as I have, which is an absolute privilege, I get to work with him every single day of the week, but you watching the gameplays, you watch the highlights with Jimenez, he always picks on the weak link. He finds the weak defender, sits on him, creates space out of absolutely nothing and scores a goal. He's just a revelation. That's a sign of a world-class player. I honestly feel that he should win the Ballon d'Or. Or if not, he should be in the top 3 because he's that good to me in club football, European football, world football. Let me know if you agree or if I'm just a little bit too much in love with Raul Jimenez. But we go in at half-time, 1-0 up, still with that clean sheet, on course for a 4th back-to-back win. And of course, it's Jimenez who scored yet again, who's a sensational player. Early doors in the second half, we have a fantastic corner that comes to nothing. It comes out to the edge of the area. Nice little cut inside from Hakan. He pings it with that left foot. Unfortunately, it just goes over the bar. The actual corner kick itself was awful. We've been working on that all week and we didn't execute it correctly, which is a great shame. But Sonny with a great opportunity. We've got to put those away, you know. As young as the lad is, you know, he's got to have a little bit more composure in front of the goal and finish those opportunities because we could get punished. A beautiful ball from Sharok into Jimenez, and Jimenez actually misses an opportunity. Yes, news flash to world football. Jimenez missed, but it was not going to matter. Sorry, I had to breathe then. Sorry, it was not going to matter because we do pick up that 4th league victory on the bounce and our 4th clean sheet.
I used to dream about cars and things, about being a star.